Welcome to Between the Mics podcast, where we will talk about anything and everything. Who knows? We might talk about sports games that we're watching, what's going on in our lives outside of podcasting and streaming, motivational things that we want to share, the live streaming that we're doing, the games that we're playing, and who knows, probably some tech. But all I know is that there will be lots of laughs and great stories told. Between the mics, you have myself, known as TheAwesomeDado online, or you can just call me Mike, and my co-host, known as FlintyTDog online, or you can call him AJ. We appreciate and are excited to have you here and joining us and listening to us as we take you through our chaotic mayhem of thoughts between the mics.
Right, you cut it later.
We're just rolling into this episode, boys.
My God, my face fucking hurts.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Between the Mics. I'm here with Dado.
Let massage my cheeks, man, they hurt.
And we got the Merc Market, a.k.a. Brian. Oh boy, it's going to be a fucking episode.
This episode's brought to you by Adam and Eve. Use code BTM at checkout. You have to pay 69% more.
Oh God! Oh God! What am I breaking?
Oh my God!
I can't even follow up on that one.
That's what she said.
There's a lack of disappointment on this.
I told you to get that toy, not that one. Wow.
Toys are friends, not foes.
Oh my goodness!
Wow. Don't be silly, kids. Tricks are for adults.
Oh, I
They're
almost said
magically
something.
delicious.
I almost said something that would have definitely got us canceled.
Leave it to
boy.
Flinty.
Thank God I know we're recording now.
Holy fuck me.
Welcome in, folks.
You got 2 minutes of hysterical laughing because you missed the best part because somebody forgot to push record.
God
He
damn
came
it,
into the studio. That somebody is me, so you all can blame me for the random acts of laughing.
It just goes back to maybe catch it on Patreon, you know, a little bit of foreplay.
Yeah. Leading up to the last 2.5 minutes of the episode.
That's all it takes. 2 minutes, and then you got an hour of bullshit afterwards.
We're gonna start catching the episode outside of us just smoking cigarettes. Oh, come here often.
Chucking fucking water.
Man, that girl Latrice is crazy.
Where the fuck are you going? What fucking truck stop are you stopping at? Fucking lot lizards, man. Be careful of them.
Listen, $25, $25.
Shit, down here, $5 is $5.
Up here, they ask if they want to take their teeth out. Down there, they just don't got none.
They got him in the first place.
Some are here, some are there, some are over there.
It's weird. It's right off of a road that's called Alligator Alley. I don't fucking know. They got a bunch of teeth. They don't. Oh, boy.
Goodness
Wow.
gracious!
Viewer discretion is advised if you haven't caught on to that one yet.
Yeah, I don't know if this one's getting monetized.
Oh, no, it'd be all right.
It's fine. It's fine. To
We'll
all
just
the
use
new
our code.
viewers, welcome. Just use
For Adam and Eve.
69% more.
Because just like some of the YouTube reps, they could fuck themselves.
We made it 4 minutes before he dropped it up.
First 30 seconds, Bo. First 30 seconds is all that counts.
That's what she said.
You damn right. It's all I need.
Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. I'll be back in 20.
If y'all can't tell, Dado got laid before this podcast. I'm just going to put that out there.
Wow.
It took him about 30 seconds.
Listen, let me tell you.
Best 30
It's like-
seconds of his life.
Like being in the PBR. All I need is 8 seconds to make qualifiers. Wow. He's gonna die. He's gonna die.
It still counts.
Well, welcome on into the podcast, everybody. If you're new here, thank you. We do have some exciting news, though. Boys, I know I shared with you some of the analytics from the YouTube page, but there are analytics from Pandora, Spotify, YouTube Music, the SiriusXM podcast page. You can find us anywhere now. RSS feeds, if you got one, we have it. Check it out. In the link below, you can find all the fun ways to listen to the Between the Mics podcast. And if you're new here, hit the like button. Tell us you're here. We love you. We appreciate you stopping by. We're super excited to have you here. You found out a lot about my life today already. So let's see how much more I can dig out of these two assholes.
I can hear Flinty is out of breath. He's been laughing so hard.
I'm still trying not to laugh while he's trying to be
I'm trying to be serious and welcome our new friends here, assholes. And you know what? Fuck it. Do whatever you want.
Welcome into the dysfunctional family. This is. We started off strong, man. Like we were talking about getting help for some suicide, which we're still big on. Reach out, talk to people that you need to.
988,
but
yes.
then now we're talking about Adam and Eve and fucking people. we went full 180 on this one.
Well, if you think about it, crazy to think this is already episode number 17.
Holy shit.
Episode
kidding.
17 of the podcast. If I could fucking talk. Wow, my face hurts. But yes, episode 17. It's insane to think about that we're already that far.
Hey, man, we just got to keep running with it.
For sure.
That's it?
For sure. I got all kinds of ideas for our 1 year anniversary episode that you guys are going to absolutely hate, but we're fucking doing it. So stay tuned. Should be coming at what? I think February, right? Something like that?
February, March, yeah.
Has it been
insane.
that long already?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Oh, man. As long as, I stay on the sober train, we'll be good.
The sober train.
Yeah, I'm over a year sober.
There you go. Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Kind of.
Kind of. Jesus Christ, that's super motivational to those that are...
No, honestly,
Do
stick
you-
to it. Life
do you
is
miss
all
it?
No, some days. Some days it's hard. Like, I can't remember who sent me an advertisement of Coors Light, and it was just this frosty can. Yeah, that was you.
That was me.
My mouth started watering. And I was like,
You asshole.
It was like a 30-degree banquet.
Yeah, like I was like, my mouth started watering, and I'm like, nope, delete, just delete. But no, I'm actually really happy that I'm sober. Life's actually, I'm thinking a lot clearly now, a lot more clearly.
Good.
It's fantastic.
It's amazing
will
what a little
say-
bit of sobriety will do.
Oh, for sure. But I will say I will not turn down Coors Banquet as a partner. So, Coors, if you're listening, we will
Oh, it
take
would
your
be more than-
sponsorship.
Yeah, more
Put
than
your
happy.
patch on the hat right next to this.
Right. I'm a banquet man. I could drink Coors Light, but I've always swayed towards the banquets. It's just my thing.
Yeah,
Fair enough. I gotta have
I
to
was a-
make
I was a
myself drink
whiskey
beer.
fan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Liquor boys, huh? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
There was a hot minute that old Merc Market and I, we would sit by the fire and just have different type of whiskeys and cigars. Like which one? Like we actually went down like a nerd hole with it. Like
Oh,
what
sure.
what cigar went with best with like what bourbon and everything like that.
Oh, it's a
It was
huge
good.
community about that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think we used to watch a group of guys called the Bourbon Junkies. It was a small YouTube teen group of guys.
Yeah, I get
Now-
notifications daily from Cigar. Excuse me, I can't fucking talk now because I lost my voice from laughing so hard.
That's
Sure, that's what it is. Sure.
You-
Lost a
fine.
couple brain cells in that 30 seconds, huh?
Listen, there's a lot of heat and friction. Takes a lot of focus. I should be sleeping right now. I don't even know what I was saying. Go ahead, Flinty. Take it.
Oh boy. But no, like there is a huge like community about the whiskey and like the different bourbons and everything like that.
Oh, for sure.
Like we're just gonna hit this off early on. I did a deployment with my fire department to one of the affected areas and everything like that. And after the week, we had a after deployment cigar. It was kind of weird having a cigar without a nice glass of bourbon.
Sure.
But we went upstate to some of the affected areas from the tropical storm, hurricane, and we did a lot of relief efforts.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Hurricane Helene.
yeah. It looks like we're possibly going to get round 2 here.
I was gonna say there's something
Milton
heavy
next.
hitting
Yeah,
Florida.
It's going to hit Florida at a Category 5.
4th strongest hurricane ever.
It's insane.
Yep.
No,
what
thoughts
was
and
ins-
prayers to everybody in Florida for sure.
Oh yeah, the people up in Asheville and everything like that. I don't know how many viewers are listening, but any of your donations, I can't really sway you on doing anything like that or anything like that. But there's a lot of people that still are in need.
Sure.
I would like to see if people could find it in their heart to reach out and help the neighbor, because on that week deployment, it was actually really nice to not see how ugly the world is and actually seeing people help each other.
Sure. Absolutely.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, those in need. Absolutely. And you never know, right? You could be in need one day, and you'd hope that your neighbor would do the same thing if you have the ability to. I know we talked about it on past episodes of build a longer table, not a higher wall. Invite more instead of pushing away and hiding. So if you have the means, please, absolutely.
I've met some of the best people I've ever met in my life on this deployment.
Sure.
They didn't care what your economic standards were, where you sat on how much you made, what color skin you were, whatever. Like, I mean, they were there open arms. Like, I mean, we came from hours away, and it felt like I knew them my entire life.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, they
That's
opened
pretty cool.
armed. The hospitality, even though they just went through something very traumatic,
Sure.
the hospitality is just amazing.
That's awesome. Instead of being defensive or door shut, of just we don't need you, but more open to accepting the help. It's awesome.
Yeah, it was one heck of a good experience.
Yeah. They got a long way to go up there, too.
They do.
It's something truly terrible happening there. You know, what those people went through. And the stories I'm hearing of what's going on there now, and the rescue efforts and how they're going, and yeah, some stuff I don't even want to talk about.
Sure.
Yeah, it's insane. But I was glad to be on a small glimpse of what it was, because like where it was like up in the mountains, trees down, like devastating in some parts. Like one place looked like it had a bomb literally rip right through it.
Wow.
It was insane. People are still trapped in their homes. Like, people still trapped on their roads. Like, no power for a week now or more.
Yeah.
And
You got-
people taking that for granted. Like, we have cell phones and everything. We have power. We have AC. We take it for granted. I mean, quite honestly, a lot of people take it for granted.
Absolutely.
Just towns like Chimney Rock, they're just just gone. They were like on the side of a mountain with like a creek or a river running below them, and it swelled so high that it took entire towns out.
It's insane. Insane. And just to think that there's something looming and heading towards Florida again.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, I will say I pray for Florida right now because, I mean, it's going to make landfall 180 mile per hour plus winds.
Wow.
Stronger gusts. I mean, it's going to be horrific. I mean,
yeah. Obviously, last I heard, some areas north of Tampa are already out of fuel. They're not able to get enough fuel in. The interstates heading north are already gridlocked. People are getting stuck already, which is just sucks. It's the geographically in Florida where it's hitting. It's a very difficult situation trying to escape from that because it's hitting like middle of Florida and it's a peninsula. So there's only one way to go. Like if you're in, I don't know, like you're upstate, or like say you're in eastern North Carolina with a hurricane coming at you, you can go up, you can go down, you can go west, you can go a whole bunch of different directions. But where this hurricane's hitting, you got one direction to go. It's north, and there's a lot of people that got to go now. They got at this point like 36 to 48 hours to get out. So
Yeah, it's insane. One of Mrs. Dado's work, good Lord, there it goes again, colleague, was actually down there for vacation, and she's leaving, and she sent Mrs. Dado a picture of just the gridlock traffic of them trying to get out. They had to rent a car because obviously all the planes are grounded or the flights are full or whatever at this point. It's devastating, and it hasn't even hit yet. It's insane.
yeah, it's like the area that Merck and I am from, we didn't get hit nearly as bad. 10,000, 12,000 people were without power in our area. But the people
in our
that we
county.
have, in our county, and we kind of had it back up and running within 3 or 4 days. So, I mean, like, I don't think...
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy to think of, like, we're on the outside of that area of effect, and we had 12,000 without power for, multiple days.
Sure.
So if you go further inland from us in the direction of effect, like, am I allowed to name a city?
Yeah, I mean, it's only just
all right.
hours.
Yeah, hours away. So, like, Augusta. I was just talking to somebody from Augusta, and this is 2 weeks later, right? And they still have a third of the people in Augusta without power. Half the lights still don't work. They still have gridlock going on. People, still trapped in neighborhoods because you got these giant trees down and stuff like that. It's just a mess still. And that's Augusta is really far away from where it's really bad, like up in North Carolina. That's on the South Carolina-Georgia line.
Sure, and it makes you...
It's got everything in between and everything like that. It's huge effects. It's like Katrina spread out over hundreds and hundreds of miles.
Yeah, I mean, it was, 3 times the size of Katrina?
Yeah. Even just like area effect, too. Like the storm itself being double the size of Katrina and similarly strong, but then the area of effect it hit was, Katrina hitting mostly just that southern Louisiana area after it went through Florida, obviously. But then this one just being stretched from freaking the Panhandle of Florida, hitting at a Cat 4 with, I think they said 22-foot storm surge. So, like, buried people's houses in sand there, continued up and just wrecked through Georgia and then just annihilated half of a state of North Carolina.
Yeah. And if they're still struggling through recovery efforts, it just... Unfortunately, not every asset that we have can be sent to Florida because they're still trying to help others still in need, too. That's the scary part, right? That they might not have all the resources that they need down there.
Yeah, I know they got a good fleet of, like lineman trucks from us.
Sure.
Not too long ago. Whenever
They're heading down there.
Yeah.
That's one thing that they don't need a whole lot of in North Carolina yet, is because they still just freedom of travel. There's still limited freedom of travel in North Carolina. They're still trying to get, just babies on formula again,
Sure.
So they're having the power lines put back up into towns that aren't even there anymore. It's kind of low priority, so they're sending them down to Florida.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. It's nuts.
I heard one guy telling me he's like I'm trying to remember who it was. Doesn't really matter. But he was saying that even like if you have a road map of North Carolina right now, if you would check back in with an updated map in a year or two, it'll look different. Like entire mountains have moved. Like entire sides of mountains have just swept down. Those roads that were there, they can't be built where they were. They're just going to move those roads. You know.
Wow.
And that's going to like take people's like towns and stuff like that had these access routes to them for 100 years, and they're going to have a different access to their road to their town now. Stuff like that.
It's insane.
Hard to imagine.
Mother Nature has a plan and just changes it right then and there.
Yep.
Nuts.
It's just like right now with this storm right now in the Gulf again. I mean, if it shifts anything or it catches the warm water off of the East Coast, it could sit there and spool up and come right back again.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I love you, Florida, but I hope it's just you this time.
Yeah, it's still like, I mean, some of the roads around here are still washed out from the
Debbie.
tropical storm Debbie. Like some of the roads are still destroyed, and DOT around here, they're like, yeah, we're not going to fix it until hurricane season's over.
Sure.
Right.
Because if they just make a quick patch or whatever just to try to get it going, it's just...
You know what I do see them doing is, I actually have 2 points to this. What I do see them doing is running around clearing out all the drainage ways. Just
sure,
trying
absolutely.
to get water to just shed off, because that's one of the big. We're in a low-lying area where we're surrounded by swamps, so it's sometimes that's a difficult thing to accomplish, is getting the water to shed off properly. So
water
they're
doesn't have
opening all
anywhere
those
else to go.
Yep, and then upstate South Carolina, they were draining out lakes and reservoirs and things like that because they knew the water was going to be coming down from the state above us. So and then that water's already starting to flow into us and stuff like that.
Sure,
Funny
absolutely.
to think of.
It's insane, and I have no words for it. You see it on the news, you hear the stories. It's devastating. That's for sure.
Yeah, it is, but I will say some people have really high spirits, and as long as they keep the high spirits, they're going to get through it.
Sure, absolutely. Just come listen to the Between the Mics podcast. We'll make you stop thinking about it for at least 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we were listening to a couple episodes on the way up.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry about your luck. No kidding.
Nah.
Say,
no.
what do the guys think?
I mean, so far they're on board with it. So, kudos, guys. Thank you for the views,
Yes, thank you, love you, thanks.
especially you, LT.
Love
You sexy man.
Appreciate
I mean,
you.
you automatically go at 1 point in the 1 to 10 scale if you listen to Between the Mics.
Yes.
It's
Very
proven
much
fact.
so.
Proven fact. If you listen
Proven.
to Between the Mics, if you're a 6, you get bumped up to a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you buy one of these hats,
No,
you go straight up to a 10.
it's true.
Hand stitched with love.
With love from Tipsy himself.
In
company
America.
Bad and Brimmed. In America. His company is Bad and Brimmed. Check him out. Fantastic quality. And like, I mean, whenever I say stitched by hands, like, he has nubs for fingers. Like, he does
got a
it by
strong
hand.
hand.
Yeah, he uses his strong hand. Love you, Tipsy.
I think I've said this before, but I really wonder if he has like a thimble. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, 100% he
You
does.
know what a thimble is?
Oh, 100%. Because, like, this is all hand-stitched. Hand-stitched. Like, I mean, this hat,
Hand stitched.
Yep.
this hat, stitched. Hand-stitched.
Very durable, I would admit. I run through hats like crazy. This is one of the more durable patchworks I've had. I've had a couple other ones where I just we get the oil and stuff on them and this stuff just falls off.
And they're not machine washable. They're hand wash only.
Flinty learned the hard way.
I'm on my third and fourth hat.
Don't do what Flinty has done. Hand wash only.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess I've only hand washed mine. I do like a hose outside of work. Well, like a job site somewhere. Literally, like I've got my fingerprints all over it, freaking whatever on it. I've been crawling underneath houses, probably asbestos or some, I don't know, some crazy insecticide or something like that. And I'm like, I got to get it off my hat. So I take it out the hose and just spray it with the hose a bunch. Maybe put some, what's that? The orange crap.
Oh, the goo off stuff?
Goo off, yeah. I've used that.
All I gotta ask is when you're on the mesothelioma commercial, wear the between the mics hat.
Yes.
You know my weird ADHD moment the other day? I quoted that entire commercial.
Can you do it for us now?
No, I can't because I'm on the
Damn
spot. I can't do it.
I will admit to
Not that strong.
I was on Discord with Flinty here and some other people, and they're like, "Why are you so quiet?" I was like, "I'm not quiet to me. I'm playing Shrek in my head."
He quoted it word for word.
And then I quoted like 5 minutes of Shrek.
Jesus Christ, fellas.
The craziest part is I don't think I've seen Shrek in a solid 5 years.
That's impressive. That is
Yeah.
impressive. I can't do that.
Not the guy who drop buttons.
I don't need to watch it. It's all up here, and I watch it all the time in my head.
Lives rent free.
And the freak.
Oh my goodness.
So speaking of trips,
Yeah,
I know you did a work trip not too long ago.
I did. It was on a fortunate basis. One of my guys had a personal injury, so I don't want to say a perk of my position is I get to go fill in and travel when things happen. So I got to travel to Chicago recently, which is a city that I absolutely love. Not a lot of people are big city people, but if you've never been to Chicago, I highly, highly suggest putting it on your bucket list. There's something about that city that just resonates welcome. Like
I've been to a Dave Matthews Band concert in high school there.
Oh?
Yeah.
Do you remember any of it? Yeah, okay. So
No.
you got to go back. I don't know. There's something about that city, and you know, I've been there 2 or 3 times now, and you just, I don't know, you find something new every time you're there. It's amazing. You can. So I drive a Ford F-150 crew cab, not a small truck with a 6-foot bed. Trying to maneuver that thing through downtown Chicago, I deserve a gold star. 2, finding somewhere to park that motherfucker downtown Chicago was another feat. But yeah, and it's, I don't know, it's a cool place. If you've never been, the river walk and seeing the Chicago River and all the architecture, and it's a really, really cool place. And it's a city that you don't feel like unwelcome. It's very welcoming. I would say 95% of the people are nice. They want to talk to you. They aren't dismissive. It's different. If you're not from the Midwest, you definitely get the Midwest vibe going to Chicago.
Okay.
It's cool. I love it.
I think, other than the Dave Matthews Band, I think I was there one other time. You know, the other high school friend I had.
That we don't talk about.
Yeah, we don't talk about. His dad got arrested in Chicago, and I didn't realize that my parents wanted me home at a certain time,
Yeah.
and I was 6 hours away.
Yeah. 6 hours. Yep.
Yeah, and I was my sister was the one who bailed me out. She was like, "Yeah, Merc, my sister actually bailed me out of that one." They're like,
She's
"Oh
a
no,
real
they're just hanging out at the house. Like he's fine. Like let him. They're studying for something for history or something." I don't know where she came up with that.
That's a
Mom, if
fucking
you're somehow
lie.
listening to this, it's too late now. We're adults.
My thing
Her
is, you
cover-
believed
wait.
her?
Like her
She
cover
covered for
story was studying,
Yes, me of all people studying.
and she believed that.
Mimi believed it. Yes.
I'm gonna call her. I still have
Yeah.
her phone number. Be like, hey, I have something to tell you. Your son's
Listen-
an idiot, and she'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah. So, and I figured
tell
that
me
out a while ago.
Yeah. I raised him.
First 30 minutes of the podcast, just listen to it. You'll get a glimpse of everything you need to know.
She probably
So
like,
you know,
yeah,
the couple
sorry.
times where I didn't come home for a week, I was passed out in the field, drunk. Yeah. Borderline alcohol poisoning.
Oh, I remember those times. Those were not
Oh,
good
yeah.
times for you.
I don't think I've ever even been to
I
Illinois.
had fun.
What? Never been to
think so.
Illinois?
I don't think so.
I was going through the list of cities that I've been through with my kids the other day because they were talking about going to Las Vegas, and I started rattling off all the cities. They're like, holy cow, Daddy, you've been to all those places? I'm like, yeah, I guess I have. Actually, now that I think about it.
I've been all over, but very rarely do I go to cities.
That's fair.
Not a big city dude.
I could spend 5 days in the city, and that's about enough. That's enough.
I think. No, I can't even think of the biggest city I've been in. It's probably Atlanta, which is not a small
Decent
city.
Right, that's a decent-sized city.
But other than that, the next biggest city I've been in is probably like Savannah or Jacksonville. Or Orlando, if that counts. Southern cities are really flat.
I'm trying to think of mine. Because I've been to Wisconsin.
I've driven through a
Iowa.
handful.
Iowa's not a city. Iowa's just shit.
Been to Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh's a nice city.
Barely, not like in it, but on the outskirts.
We had to cross like 7 bridges to be on the outskirts of the city. It's fine.
It's true. A lot of bridges.
7 bridges and fucking 10 roundabouts.
And maybe a tunnel.
You know what's crazy is my mother-in-law is from West Pennsylvania, right?
Okay.
And she comes down here and is terrified of bridges. And I'm like,
What?
This just doesn't make any freaking sense.
Yeah,
no
especially
shit.
where we grew up there.
Yeah.
All it is bridges.
It's all bridges.
I think the only thing I can think of is that our bridges down here are shaped different. Because they arch up. So our bridges are a little bit taller.
Yeah.
Well,
Especially
you got to be
going,
able to get all that water underneath it.
Yeah,
And all the
the rivers
ships.
are bigger. Rivers are bigger, and yeah. We do got some pretty big bridges here.
You got some pretty big bitches down there. Is that what?
Yeah, that's it. We got some real big bitches. So
That's
big
your
enough bitches
thing.
to make you question the integrity of a bridge.
yes.
That's the final boss for the bridge. Is that lot lizard we were talking about?
Oh yeah. No, that's the lot hippo.
Woo, if that's your profession, we are sorry. Thank you for listening.
I'm not.
Nothing again.
Get a job.
They probably make more money than all of us combined.
Probably. Probably. Yeah, most likely. Chief, I need a raise.
The lot
some
list got me
leg.
beat.
Jesus Christ.
You just
Lord
gotta go see him
forgive us.
after hours.
Woo!
Oh man.
BTM After Dark.
Oh yeah.
I will say my GPS took me through some very interesting places of Chicago to get to where I was trying to get, and I did not see a Lady of the Night anywhere. It was
Really?
surprising. Yeah,
They're probably making at home calls.
probably.
It's 2024.
There's an app for that.
It's an app for it now.
Yeah.
And all
I
these
was-
people listening like, duh, dumbass, it's called Tinder.
You remember before COVID, Walmart used to be open 24/7, and then like
Yes.
and then
We're
like
well
in
aware.
in the southeast, like gas stations stay open 24/7. Like a bunch of stuff stays open through the night.
Sure.
And I remember I drove to California from the East Coast to the West Coast. It took me like 36 hours legally, and I get to California and I am in like Oceanside, North San Diego area, and there's not a thing open. This is like a really big area in California. I thought of all places, and there's nothing open at 1 o'clock in the morning. Not a damn thing. And I had to go pee really bad, and I had to go. I was like, I'm like hunting. I'm just like stopping at gas stations and stuff. Nothing's open. I was like, are you kidding me?
Here's a bottle. Good luck.
I was like, I can go to middle of nowhere, freaking Georgia, and there's a gas station open at 3 o'clock in the morning. I go to California and they're closed. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think people started being as ugly as they were to each other whenever we stopped having 24-hour Walmarts.
True. I want to go get my rotisserie chicken at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Think about it. I'm not wrong.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm looking for more of an explanation.
All right. I got a story. So when I was a younger when I was a younger man, I used to work 2-3 jobs at a time, and
You're still a baby.
Yeah. Anyways,
Dude, he's got ADHD. You can't interrupt him like that.
I know,
Shit.
my bad. I'm trying to sit still.
I forgot what I was saying. But I used to very frequently, when I was younger and could do it, I would go to work construction in the morning, start at like 7 o'clock, work till about 5 or 3 to 5, and then I would drive to like another 45 minutes away and work at a restaurant / bar till like 12 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock in the morning. And then I would put on my gym clothes, go to a 24/7 gym, work out for a few hours or however long I wanted to be, and then I'd go to Kroger or Walmart and get like a fucking rotisserie chicken or something like from their deli at like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, eat that in my car, and I'd drive to my boss's house where we'd start work, and then pass out in my car, and he'd come knock on my window in the morning, so let's get the fuck to work. I very frequently did that. I did that a lot.
So the 3 a.m. rotisserie chicken was a thing. You weren't
Yes.
just making a that was
No.
Nope. That was from the memory banks specifically. Now I'm like, all right. So now kids can't work 2 jobs and hit the gym and then get your 3 o'clock in the morning rotisserie chicken in before your next shift. Come on. That's why everybody's weak now. That's why everybody's weak now.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
bullshit.
there are times
bullshit.
where you and I would freaking go up to Walmart up there. I don't even want to say the name, but
Yeah.
we'd go up there and sit in the parking lot and bullshit and cause fights and all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about.
You talking about me or him?
Him.
Because I used to go with you
Mikey.
to Walmart
Oh, yeah.
at night too.
Yeah, we used to go around and fuck off in Walmart too, but you don't.
Not us.
I have photos on my phone still to this day with a timestamp of 1:30 a.m.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I was a good child.
Sure. That's whenever I found out that I looked like Squid with a freaking shark helmet on from freaking Rocket Power.
That's a good photo, actually. And insert it into the video here.
We will. I mean, I'll have to get it and send it to you. But it is a side by side comparison of Squid from Rocket Power and myself.
I remember that night, actually. That was an interesting night. Let's just say that. We didn't get 3 a.m. rotisserie chicken, though. I'm going to have to try that out.
We did get kicked out of that Walmart, though.
Yeah, well, multiple times we got kicked out of that Walmart.
Yeah. Remember playing long distance catch with the footballs?
Between the frozen food section and the fucking electronics?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, Walmart. Allegedly.
Wasn't us.
Wasn't us. But there'd be allegedly somebody standing in one part and then just fucking hammering the football as hard as they can to the frozen food section. Allegedly.
And somebody was there to catch it, allegedly.
Or snack a cooler.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why there's security at Walmart now.
Yeah, don't
Listen,
worry,
we
you
didn't
can
steal
rough them.
anything. We never stole anything.
No.
We just played inside the 4 walls of the building. That's it. If
It's
it
not
didn't
s-
leave the building,
It's not
we didn't do
stealing.
anything wrong.
We had to
were-
give it a test drive.
Yeah. We're making sure that whatever said item was worth my money. That's all.
Yeah. And we just left it there.
Wasn't worth my money.
Nope.
I got the 3.5 minutes worth of joy out of it and moved on.
Hey, there we go. 3.5 minutes, guys. That's all it takes.
We added a
All it
whole
takes.
other minute to it. Look at us.
More stamina. He's losing stamina.
I think he's getting older. Yeah, he can't quite last as long.
This segment brought to you by Viagra.
What is it now?
No, Blue Chew.
Blue Chew.
That's
Yeah,
what it
there
is
you go.
now. See that
Excuse
shit
me,
all
I'm
the time.
old.
Hey, I'm just saying, Blue Chew, if you want to sponsor us, I'll be more than happy to put a Blue Chew advertisement somewhere back here. Just saying. You guys are advertising everybody.
I bet that shit pays really well.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
There's your catchphrase. Let's do it. Wait, hold on. That's
What are we,
Nike.
Nike?
Fuck.
I'm saying,
Shit. Fuck.
ban lawsuit.
Fuck.
Fuck it.
Fuck.
Listen to all the little Chinese. Never mind.
Yep. Don't. No.
Wait. No.
Back up. We're going down a rabbit hole. We can't do it. We can't do it.
Is Nike just do it?
Mm.
Oh.
You gotta be like,
think
let's do it.
You can do it.
You cancel for other reasons.
No, all we gotta do is bring the thing back from Let's Do It from High on Life. There we go.
That's it. Sold. Just change it a little bit. Change the tone a little bit. If it's not the same. Fuck off.
And then there we go. We could get the creature from High on Life, and whenever he shoots his thing, it's just Blue Chew.
Blue. Yeah. See? Look at the pitch.
There we go. Fucking
the
Blue
pitch.
Chew. Look at that. Got you.
See, the thing
Use
is,
code Flinty for 50% off.
somebody's gonna go and try that on Blue Chew's website. Be like, what the fuck?
Getting on the phone with Blue Chew right now.
My code's not working. Just call them and play that. Be like, listen, I'm a partner of yours, and people are telling me my code's not working.
Right. They probably wouldn't double check.
I bet that would work. I honestly bet that would work.
That honestly probably would.
I'm sorry, sir. We seem to lost track of your account.
Well, you better figure it out. I got hundreds of people listening to my podcast that want their discount.
Well, hang on. Let's set you back up. What's
They're a
your
bunch
what's
of-
your
you better
company name
hurry
again?
up. Let's do it. Like,
Let's do
let's
it.
get it done. No, you gotta have the pitch. You know how to sell something. You start slow. You tell them what the problem is. You continue to tell them how the problem can be fixed. You sell the fix. You tell them how that fix is going to make everything better and why it's you. Boom. Pitch done.
It kind of sounds like marriage.
I say that's not how the government does it. The government does
But at the
creates the problem, convinces you it's a problem, and then offers your soul for that fix of that problem.
It's a reverse pitch. Yes.
Reverse pitch. Oh, you don't have any problems?
You do today.
We can fix that.
Have you ever heard of... Insert any really long medical name here.
Yeah.
Methyl ate your dick off.
Sounds like a drug.
If you've ever taken method to eat your dick off, you may have the side effects. Call today, where Kane & Kane Lawyer and Associates can help you today.
And then at the very end, it's just some guy reading the fucking description real fast.
Yeah, it's blah, 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 you may die. Blah, 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 your penis may fall off. Call us today. You could get a $25 settlement.
1-800, you got reamed.
Now that's a good pitch for like a paper place. Like 1-800 you got reamed.
God, we're fucking old.
That's funny shit right there. You could use that at the water cooler in your office.
There you
You're
go.
welcome.
You're welcome.
Bad thing is, neither of us have actual office jobs.
No.
I got a water cooler, but it ain't got a thingy on it. It's like tapped and it's fucking, I don't know.
Oh, fancy pants over there.
We don't have to
Wait,
change
wait,
the
wait.
bottle up here. Let me tell you something.
We all know the real question. What color is your water cooler?
Black.
Fancy. If it's not orange, get the fuck out of here.
And it gets serviced once a year.
Oh, fucking
shit.
shit.
No listeria?
Oh.
Come on. I need listeria in my water.
I want to
Excuse me.
see the minerals floating.
That's not the mineral.
It's the rust from the pipes.
It's the lead. The fuck are you talking about?
There's pieces of the hose that you used to fill it up with floating in there.
Listen, if the VP of the company I work for is listening, this is why we need to keep our water cooler. Don't get rid of it.
Put garden hoses everywhere.
Nah.
Make them men.
You could so save money by buying every one of those $5 orange ones. Come on.
Yep. That get bungee cord to every part of the truck.
Sometimes they
Yep.
look like a death trap, like Final Destination bullshit.
But yet they stay perfectly fine.
I know, I don't get it.
And then, bonus points, you get those giant 50-pound bags of Gatorade Lemon Lime.
Yep.
Ooh,
That is like the blue collar cocktail right there.
lemon
Yeah.
lime is the shit. That is the best flavor. You can't change my mind. It's the shit.
Yeah, Gatorade. What the fuck is wrong with you making a fucking Gatorade fucking cucumber flavor? You fucking idiots. You cucumber and aloe fucks. Get out of here with that shit. It tastes like I'm licking a fucking boot.
What kind of boots are you licking?
Boots.
I don't fucking know. It tastes like
That tastes
dog
like
shit.
Wait. How do you know what boots taste like?
How do you think you got so far in the fire department?
Boot liquor.
Damn right. You gotta start
Confirmed.
somewhere.
Confirmed. Episode 17, Between the Mics.
He's a bootlegger.
You gotta start somewhere. Your probe years are fucking hard.
At least they made it. They put like cucumber fucking lotion or something on it. I've never tasted a boot that had a cucumber on it.
No, the Gatorade has a flavor that's aloe and cucumber.
Ouch.
Really?
You sure
Yeah.
about that?
Yes. 100%.
Hold on.
Hold on.
100%.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Gatorade.
H2O.
Cucumber lime.
Cucumber lime.
Okay. Well, it might be cucumber lime. It might have been aloe. I thought it had aloe in it.
Hold
It's
on,
apparently
hold on.
green.
I've seen aloe drinks before. They're not terrible.
Google's doing its thing. Hold
I
on.
think they're aloe drinks. Yeah.
Yeah, they have a cucumber sports drink.
It's terrible.
That's rough.
Terrible.
That's rough.
This segment is not brought to you by Gatorade.
Can you imagine working hard enough to need a Gatorade and someone hands you a cucumber Gatorade?
I would throat punch them so fucking hard.
That's rough.
Oh my god. If I am like out in the fucking heat, especially down this way, in the 110 degree weather, and someone hands me an ice cold Gatorade and it's fucking cucumber, I'm punching you square in the freaking throat.
All right, I got one of the real questions. We confirmed lemon lime Gatorade. All right.
Yep.
See.
What color Powerade?
White.
What? That's even a thing?
Oh yeah. I'm still a lemon lime Powerade person.
Whoa.
Gatorade's better than the lemon lime.
Blue Powerade, you weirdos.
No, that's the second. That's the second best.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
But the sour, they have a sour apple Powerade. It's actually pretty good.
That's the green one, right? Like the dark green one.
I'm colors.
Just say yes and
retarded.
shut up.
Sure.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, I'm color retarded. I don't know my colors.
What?
No, you
color
know
you
your
wearing, like-
colors. You just can't see them. You fucking.
Sure, it's yellow, green, blue. Pink.
this, Flinty?
Oh, we're not starting that shit.
That's why he's got to wear camo, folks, because he can't figure out what
If
color.
it ain't gray, black, or camo, I'm not wearing it.
How
He's
would
like
you
a
know?
deer.
Because my girlfriend tells me now.
I'm just gonna buy Flinty nothing but red clothes and tell him it's gray.
I can see the difference. It's just sometimes wrong.
Your girlfriend's going to be like, I really
No,
like
I'm-
those
I'm-
red underwear. They're gray, goddammit.
I know, I'm gonna gaslight the shit out of you, bro. like this looks so weird. Like,
Dude, she does that shit sometimes.
great, bro.
So she's like, what color are my nails? And I'm like, green. She's like, no, it's turquoise. I'm like, what the fuck? How? Who the fuck? How?
Us normal people that can see colors.
Yeah. And then she's like, oh no, that's chartreuse. What the fuck? What happened to the regular fucking rainbow where it's green, blue, purple, what is it? Yeah, red.
We'll wait. No, we'll wait. Go ahead.
That's, finish that. Would you like to
Orange.
restart?
I don't know. I don't like this anymore.
Merc, we need to go back and recant the you know your colors. Apparently he doesn't.
I don't.
Clearly. My bad, folks.
Yeah, the create a character is very hard in video games. I know they're white. That's about it.
He used to get real confused in gym class when I told him what color team to go to. He was like,
100%.
I bet flag football with you sucks.
Yeah, that's why I played rugby.
It's tackling fuckers. I don't give a shit.
I don't care who you are. You're getting fucked up.
Everybody's catching smoke today.
Yeah. Hey, those guys in the striped shirts, got you. Shirts versus skins. Guess what? Everybody with a shirt on getting fucked up.
I was gonna say, Flinty's like, take your tarps off, boys. I gotta know who to tackle.
It's like a bowl. You put them in a ring. You just gotta the red. Is it red? Yeah, it's red. Little thing. Yeah.
No, it's not fucking red. It's green.
It's red, you idiot. I know it.
No, it's not. It's
Yes,
green.
it is. Bulls get pissed off at red, and you fucking don't fuck with me on that. I know.
No, it's fucking green. They can't see red.
You're fucking with me. I can tell by the look in your face. I've known you long enough.
I was gonna let the awkward silence go. It was fine.
No, I just had to look at him.
Material.
I had to look at him. I know him long. No.
Oh man.
All right.
We gotta go back
We're
and
arguing.
the
Since we're fucking arguing, all right. Your favorite fucking Halloween candy?
Reese
Ooh.
cups.
Midnight freaking Milky Way.
Oh, I was gonna say what?
Midnight Milky Ways.
The dark chocolate Milky Ways.
Yes.
Those slap.
They slap.
I was gonna say if anybody said candy corn, I would slap the piss out of them.
You would need to be investigated. That is a
I know.
serious-
I mean,
know.
I will say, candy corn's okay every now and again, but it's
Not
not
even.
like it's not even on the tier list.
Yo,
It's
no,
not
you're
even
on a
too.
list. You eat that shit?
Every now and again. If it's there, and because I have a massive sweet tooth, if it's there, I won't go out of my way to buy it.
I don't think they're
If
even
it's
sweet.
there, nah,
You're put on a list with the FBI.
probably.
now. I
Probably.
hope you know that.
The
maybe.
candy corn list, you're on it.
But
What
My-
color is candy corn?
orange, yellow, and white, fucker.
Is it?
Who? No.
It is.
No, it's not.
Who told you that?
I don't know.
Who told you that?
We need him out as a guest on the podcast. We really gotta have a conversation.
Fuck, but I think mine probably would be. Oh God.
Do 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 do. Insert funny music here now.
I don't know. Now
Come on,
I'm gonna have to
Flinty.
agree with the Reese's.
Reese's are the shit,
The
man.
Reese pumpkins.
Oh yeah,
Not
the
bad,
different
not
shaped
bad.
ones.
Yeah, I don't know why, but the different shaped Reese's hit different.
They do. Definitely when
Don't
they're
know
just a little bit cold from trick or treating. It's just like, oh,
Yeah.
it's the best.
Now, did you guys ever like the popcorn balls?
No.
Popcorn
Yeah,
balls?
it must have been a northern thing, Brian, because like there's like like a little ball, like a softball size popcorn ball. It's just popcorn in a ball. You eat
Somehow
it like an
stuck
apple.
together.
The fuck? No, I ain't never had that.
You can
It
find
was-
them at Walmart.
Most disgusting thing in my opinion. Like you're eating this thing and it's like popcorn. Ugh.
I don't have
Nah.
much of a sweet tooth, so
It's
kinda
not.
hard to get me
It's,
to eat
it's
candy.
not really sweet popcorn. It's just regular popcorn compressed. It's like they took glue and just said, "Fuck it, we're gonna do this," and that's what it is.
that's rough. That's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
welcome
caramel
to Ohio.
popcorn. You know those like big ass cans of caramel popcorn?
Yeah.
That shit slaps.
That's something I can't get to either. Like the cans of popcorn that people give you for the holidays. I just something about communal hand digging and popcorn. Ugh.
Fair.
No, I dig the caramel popcorn out of those. That and the cheddar cheese one.
Wait, would it be acceptable if you had your own bag?
Still, I don't. It's just like the
He's never been a popcorn fan.
Fair.
thought of it still goes.
I
through my
could
mind.
eat a bag of popcorn just because I love popcorn.
Yeah, I'll get popcorn when we go to the movie theater, and it's my own little bucket, and that's it. That's it. Don't touch my shit.
Somebody had to touch those kernels for it to go in the.
Listen
in the
here,
thing.
fucker. Don't ruin it for me.
You know, at minimum,
yes.
they touched the scooper to grab the thing. So
And you gotta think about the employees at the movie theater. They're all teenage kids.
Listen, if fuck you both. I'm never going to the movies again. I'm gonna go. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Get your bunch of crunch and sit down.
I'm going to bring my own popcorn. Thank you.
Right. Can I use your microwave?
No, then Brian will have something to say. Well, you know what they did to that microwave? Shut up, Brian.
No, I'm gonna put my
probably cleaned it
tinfoil
with the
hat
sink.
on. It's a microwave. It's already poisonous.
Yeah, Jesus.
Oh, here we go.
Cancer bugs.
Cancer pox.
Did you guys have any weird trick-or-treating stories? Like anything weird happened?
Not that I can mention publicly.
Fair enough.
Did you like trick-or-treating? I never enjoyed trick-or-treating, honestly.
I didn't really start going trick-or-treating until I started hitting, like, high school.
What?
That
Yeah.
is way backwards.
Yeah, I never really went trick-or-treating because... So, whenever I was growing up, my biological mom loved fucking ghost stories, right? And she would play horrible pranks on me as, you know, a 4 or 5-year-old and scare the shit out of me and tell ghost stories about, like, this headless horseman walking up and down my grandparents' driveway. And no shit, I swear to God, I thought I saw it one night whenever I was young, and ever since then, I was scared shitless of anything Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And it was terrifying because, like, her and one of my aunts and everything like that were doing seances and shit. My biological mother's crazy as fuck. I hope everybody knows that.
They didn't, they do now.
No, they do now.
What's that
but-
movie called, Dado? With the headless horseman dude?
Headless Horseman.
No. There's a movie. I think there's 2 movies. What is that called?
You start sending him clips of it?
Yeah.
No, I'm not scared of it now. I love watching paranormal stuff. I don't know. I kind of grew into it. I
I get
don't
to go
know.
with that one.
I've loved watching scary movies now.
Not me, man. I got tormented. I'll use that word as a child. I think everybody knows that Dado's family's big into camping, and there was a campgrounds that we used to camp at that had huge Halloween parties where we used to invite the public in and
Figured it out.
go ahead, spit it out.
Sleepy Hollow.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
But anyways, we invite the public in. I mean, you'd have hundreds, to maybe 1,000 people.
Sorry.
Jesus.
That chair is
Anyways,
screaming.
I'm done telling my story. You fucking asshole.
Go for it. I'm sorry. I dropped my controller.
Anyways, Dado had a fuck it, restart.
Traumatic.
Yes.
Torrential. Tarantula. Pterodactyl.
I had an experience where at Halloween at a
Tetris.
campgrounds. They would invite all these people, right? So you're out trick-or-treating inside the campgrounds, and you have people that you've never seen before there coming from the public. And there's this one guy that I knew personally that would dress up as Michael Myers. And I was probably, I don't know, 8 or 9, trick-or-treating with my friends, and then, okay, it's time to go back to your camper. Well, where my friend's camper was and where our camper was on opposite ends of the park. I mean, this park was 150 acres, so when I say it was opposite ends, it's opposite ends. And I leave, I'm heading back to my camper, and I know who it is, it's a friend, but he's in Michael Myers, right? And he's standing at the corner of this street, so I go the other way. And then somehow he gets in front of me, and he's at another street. And I go the other way. Then he's in a ditch, and he comes up out of the ditch and chases me through the park. And then I get to probably 100 yards from my camper, and he's standing in front of my camper. Like, I can't even get to my camper. And so I take off back to my friend's camper, losing my shit, ever-loving shit, because I'm terrified at this point. And somehow he gets in front of me, and I have to pass this dude's camper to get back to my friend's camper. And he has these huge speakers. He starts playing the Halloween theme song music, and he peels back the curtain to his sliding glass door in his camper. He's just standing there with a knife. And I'm like, fuck this. I hate Halloween. All of you can die. I don't ever want to do this shit again. And ever since then, Dado doesn't do scary shit. Nope.
Yeah, it was kind of like the Headless Horseman thing. Like, it was weird because I remember the day. It still, like, I don't know if it messes with me or not, but it's a memory that's, like, burned into my skull. I'm like,
100%.
I remember peeking out. My grandparents ended up passing away, and we're staying in their house because I don't know. My mom just decided to live there.
Sure.
And I just hear the clomping of the fucking hooves, and I'm like, oh, hell
no.
And then, like, it was weird because, like, after they passed away, that house, it felt like so much pressure on you. And then, literally, it's weird. I know I'm gonna sound crazy as hell, but for the longest time, ever since then, a dark figure just staring at me. Between I was scared. Hold on, I was scared growing up, all the way up until like I hit like 16, 17 years old, and then it just became like normal to see this thing. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it's weird. But like I would just be scared at my dad's house to go. Like the bathroom was right across the hall from my bedroom. I would be so scared I would piss in my room. I wouldn't be able to go across the hallway, and I was like 6, 7. I would literally probably like, yeah, I'd piss the bed. I'm gonna admit it. I don't care, but like that's how scared this thing made me.
That's insane.
And it was always around Halloween that this thing would appear.
We gotta save some of our supernatural stories for a Halloween episode.
Yeah, because I mean, I got some weird
watch.
ones. Yeah, I got some weird ones.
If we're gonna do supernatural, I have to clean the studio because if y'all know anything about Dado, his dog will come down the steps and scare the shit out of me. The dishwasher above my head will turn on and I'll fucking lose it.
You remember me telling you about the one from?
Save him.
I know. I'm gonna re-jog his memory. How scared I was because I came and stayed at your house because of how scared I was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And now I'm 16 years old. I'm literally calling him up and like, dude, I have to stay at your house. I can't go home. I'm not going back to ex-friend's house that we don't talk about anymore because this shit had me so scared. I had to stay at his house.
Yeah, it was pretty fucked.
Like he could contest on how white I was going to his house.
I mean,
Go ahead. We're waiting.
You were white.
Yeah, dude. In the job field I'm in, like I don't get scared easy anymore. Like it takes a lot to get me to that point. Just thinking about it gives me chicken skin. Like I got goosebumps, man.
You know what still gets me to this day?
Yeah, you've never seen chicken skin? It's like goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
I've just never heard it called chicken skin before.
You know a couple Hispanic people. You learn a thing or two.
I've never heard of a light-skinned fellow call it that.
Chicken skin.
Yeah, a couple of my Hispanic buddies call it chicken skin, so I just picked it up.
Anyway.
Did you ask them first?
Yes, I got the card.
You know what still gets me? Like, still scares me to this day? I think it's from a couple movies I watched when I was younger. Well, I don't know what it is. Freaking aliens. I have told Flinty, he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you," because he used to live real close to me. He's like, "I'm gonna knock on your window at night with an alien mask on." I was like, "Bro, that is a terrible idea. You will die."
It's a terrible idea.
That's a terrible idea.
I was thinking
When they show up on Earth, bro, I'm gonna be one of those stupid guys that are like, "Nah, they must die. They must die."
I was thinking about pranking him with a alien mask and a broom so I could be out of the line of fire, just stick it up in his window.
you need to.
I'd feel bad for all your cars.
I was just, that general area is gonna have holes.
Like fucking old school Italian Tommy guy.
But nah, man, Halloween. Yeah, whenever I was like 16, now, dude, I could sit through. The one movie I will never watch again, though, is my cousin scared the shit out of me with it. Was Queen of the Damned.
Damned.
I still don't understand that. You said that before, and I'm like, really?
Yeah, that movie scared the shit out of me.
I'll have to go back and watch it and be like, wonder what triggered Flinty.
I don't know what it is because I watched
I don't know
it.
if I've ever seen it.
I just like the Korn album out of it.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good. It was really the base of that movie, if I remember correctly. I honestly thought that you were going to say the movie's name was My Cousin Scared the Shit Out of Me. And I was like, what Indian film did you watch that I need to go find on bootleg somewhere so I can see what the hell this is?
There's another movie that came out, and I can't remember what it was called, but I remember it had this basically like little cave dwellers. Like
Hills Have Eyes?
Maybe. Did it had this disformed?
Yeah, they were all inbred, and they all of a sudden they were at a gas station. It was basically the same concept for like all 6 movies.
No, they were cave diving in this one.
Oh, yeah, it's the same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah, some there was like I think the third one was where they went cave diving, and next thing you know, like they came across like their civilization in the mountains.
Terrifying.
Nope.
Yeah,
Never seen
Hills
it.
Have Eyes is terrible to watch.
The only real life thing that scares me is freaking bears. I don't do bears. I go to bear
Really?
country frequently, and thank goodness I rarely ever see bears because I don't know that I would I would handle myself very well around bears.
I'm a snake guy.
I'd be like Papa Bear and be like, it wasn't even trying to attack you. But I was like, line of sight. No, it's on sight in line of sight.
I gotta show it who's alpha. Fuck you.
So
I'm
there
not
is an
going to give it the
argument.
opportunity.
There is an argument in our fire department, at least on my shift, with a certain lieutenant of mine, and I know you're watching. Who do you think will win? A grizzly bear or a gorilla?
Grizzly bear all day.
Why do you think that?
Why do I think that?
Yeah.
A grizzly bear is a real life monster, a killing machine. Nothing kills grizzly bears but grizzly bears or polar bears.
Have you ever put a grizzly bear and a gorilla in the same place?
No, but
No,
if I ever
that'd be
become a
rude to
millionaire,
the damn gorilla.
Be rude to the gorilla.
what do you think, Mikey?
Here's a couple follow-up questions because I don't play ball the same way everybody else does.
They're both pure apex, just pissed off.
Okay.
Gorillas are freaking vegetarians.
Have you ever seen a gorilla without its fur?
Yes.
Fucking massive creature.
Yeah,
Massive.
but that's where they get fucked on the grizzly bear versus gorilla, because the grizzly bear has the very, how do I want to put it, stretchy skin, right?
Okay.
Gorillas, they have skin like us. It tears very easy. Now you tell me you take a 3.5 foot paw of a grizzly bear.
Mm-hmm.
2.5 foot ball.
Yeah, I don't know how big big ass
big.
bear.
Might have to get that tape measure back out there.
But I'm just saying.
I swear I'm 6 inches. I swear.
I swear.
But that one strike of that claw, that gorilla's going down because it's gonna get
Yeah.
cut the hell open.
It's going through skin.
I had the same fight there, Mikey.
I think
Much
the
less a
gorilla-
grizzly bear mouth getting anywhere near a gorilla, like on it.
Yeah, but I think a gorilla is going to be like 4 times faster than the grizzly and outmaneuver
Nope.
this thing.
No
Nope.
way.
So it got so heated that we watched a 3-hour documentary,
Of
and
gorilla
they
versus
pound per pound gorilla versus grizzly bear.
Was this like on the
Grizzly.
old Spike TV network?
No, this was on YouTube at our station at 3:00 in the morning.
Okay.
you know that there was enough guys like us that are eventually somebody's going to put it together, organized fashion.
Yeah, I still feel like it's biased.
I don't know. They put
Get
it
your money
pound
on
for
gorilla.
pound.
Pound for pound.
They have the same bite force, right?
Okay.
They lose. Gorillas lose on the skin
Okay.
because you get cut really easy.
Uh-huh.
They don't have as much fat as a grizzly bear, so their bones are going to be a hell of a lot easier to break.
Okay.
The grizzly bear takes it.
I feel like this was a loaded question before you asked it, and I feel fucking slanted, and I don't like it.
Well, I mean, put up some
attacked.
facts. Let's bring some facts.
I
on the
wasn't
next
prepared to
podcast.
fucking argue
No.
gorilla versus grizzly bear.
No. Next podcast, we're gonna have it out. I'm gonna bring facts on the grizzly bear
Okay.
because just so you know, if you go against polar bear versus grizzly bear all day long because they're like a foot taller, and they're like another 150 pounds heavier.
Okay, so next episode we have scary ghost stories. So Dado's got to clean the studio so he can have all the lights on. We're going to then also have Grizzly Bear versus Gorilla, right?
Yep.
So come prepared with ghost stories and facts for me to take down the Grizzly Bear. Got it.
I have a point too. I say the two scariest animals on Earth are number 2 is it's close, jaguar.
Okay.
That one's just first of all they fucking swim. Imagine
really?
fucking well. they eat caiman. Like they get it. Yeah, they're just fucking straight up terrifying. One of the few animals on Earth that actively hunt humans because they eat monkeys generally. So then they're good at it. And we're not very good monkeys.
No.
We're not.
No, we're not. But I'd say the scariest creature on Earth is polar bears. They're just not like other bears. Not only are they bigger, they look at humans a lot differently than grizzly bears and black bears. Black bears are pretty chill with humans for the most part. If you're a big dude, you can probably boss up a medium to small size black bear. He's gonna look at you and you just being that much taller than him because black bears aren't usually that big, and he's gonna be like, I don't want that, and he's gonna run, right? Grizzly bears, you're not gonna boss up a grizzly bear. It's just whether that grizzly bear wants to eat you today or he doesn't. It's whether you're gonna survive or not. And very often, they don't want to eat you. You know, they don't want all that fucking smoke. But polar bears, if they get a whiff of you over the horizon, they will hunt your ass down for days, and they will catch up with you. You can't escape them in the water. You can't escape them fucking anywhere, and they will come and get you. They love eating humans.
You know who they won't eat is Flinty. It's because they'd be like, I can't tell if he's wearing red or green or gray or black. This dude's confused. Let him go on with himself.
You know, side note, because of now I'm on a rant.
Oh boy, here we go.
Tism's coming out. One of the countries with the most lax gun laws is Greenland, because they have such a heavy polar bear population. Basically,
Really?
it's just like you need to have one. You get there and they're like, you need this. Don't go around without this. It's like also like bear spray doesn't work on polar bears.
What?
Yeah, you can't really deter them. You got
Yeah,
and
they're in
big.
like pure apex like predator mode all the time.
Mean motherfuckers.
What Nat Geo rabbit hole did you go down recently? Holy shit!
Well, I like doing like mountain climbing stuff and going to, and I always want to go do some trekking in like Greenland. I don't know why. It's just kind of. So I was like researching it, and one of the things was hilarious. Like you go to some places, like you go to Europe and stuff like that. You're not bringing a gun or anything like that, you know, stuff like that. But then there's certain places in the world that they encourage it, and Greenland's one of those places. You can go hunting in Greenland, yeah.
I did not
And
know.
you know, Canada's kind of like that too. Like if you're in the southern part of Canada, like near the border, very anti-gun. You know, you get into
Sure.
yeah, you know how Canadians are and stuff like that. You go to northern Canada though, and you see a different group of people where they start to very much encourage you to carry firearms for self-protection, because the further north you get, the closer you get to Kodiaks and polar bears and a lot meaner grizzly bears and stuff like that. So
Interesting.
right.
So next time, on the next episode, we're going to debate Grizzly Bear versus Gorilla. Flinty's going down. I don't care whatever documentary he watched in the middle of a firehouse at night.
I'm gonna just bring
it,
facts.
bitch. Bring it,
Bring it
bitch.
back.
2 against 1. I don't give a shit. I'm going to find all kinds of reasons that you guys couldn't think of.
Wait, let's do a competition. Whose animal wins?
Yes.
We all bring one animal, and who's ever animal?
I'm going to bring a little stuffed gorilla. And then come prepared
Somehow
with,
I tame a fucking grizzly bear just to chill in the back.
like, oh, it's so scary, apex predator. He's got it in his room. And then bring your flashlights for ghost stories. Boys, it's been a riot. My face still hurts from the beginning of the episode. But thank you all for hanging out with us again. If you caught the beginning of the episode, you can catch us on all kinds of different platforms now. We're growing. We appreciate all the love and support. Anywhere from YouTube, Spotify, YouTube Music, Pandora, Apple Music, Pandora CSXM platforms, things like that. We appreciate all the love and support. And make sure you head over to the website and grab yourself a patch hat. We know the holiday season is coming. I'm sure your loved one who listens to the podcast would appreciate you. But until next time, we'll catch you later, gang. Love ya. See ya.
See ya.
See you later.